Sonic's Force sent me this microphone for my review, and we're about to test it out. Actually, test it out, plug it into my I/O system right here, actually see how it sounds. Right now, what you're hearing in this current audio is this kind of podcast microphone, cardioid microphone. We are going to look at this one right now. First off, super impressed with the build. The build is metal. This is a zinc alloy. It's brushed metal, very, very nice looking. It's got weight. I've used mics for a very, very long time. I've used mics all throughout the gamut of like the qualities and things like that, like from the high end to the low end. And honestly, for me, a mic that has a heft to it, like weight to it, and a metal structure, definitely right off the bat, I know that it's going to get me a little bit better quality. Doesn't necessarily mean better sound, but better quality in terms of resistance, endurance, durability, strength, that type of thing. It does have an on-off switch, so right now we're on the off and the on switch. I like that. Some mics do not have that, and you'll have to control it on a board. I like to be able to have that power if I'm a speaker, if I'm a singer, turn that off if I don't need it, or turn it back on. I love that. Now, as far as connection goes, it is XLR, so you do have an XLR cable. And speaking of the cable, I am extremely surprised to see such a shielded cable and a very long cable at that. I'm not even sure how long this is, probably around 15 feet, something like that. Very, very long, but super impressed with the shielding. It's got a rubber seal at on the outside, and the inside is all coiled, shielded as well. And at the end here, you've got a 1/4 inch output, obviously, or input, whatever you want to call it, with a coil at the end right here, which I think is a really big bonus because this will help from breaking on the ends. And we've seen those cables break a lot. If they plug into amps, people just like rip them, twist them. This is that extra protection that we all need. So I think that's a great little touch. Very cool. I'm going to plug this in right now, actually. I plug this into my digital input output, and I love the fact that it comes into a really nice little case. That little case will fit, of course, the microphone, the cable. The microphone even has a pouch that goes with it. It also has something that doesn't happen a lot, but you do have a 3.5 TRS adapter there. So if I want to plug in that end and plug it into something else that has a 3.5 millimeter jack, then I can use that, and I can use this more professional XLR microphone with this kind of jack. That's pretty cool. It also comes with a kind of actually it's just a holder, just so that the mic can actually be held. And check this out, boom, just like that. Mic can be held, but what is it going to be held on? You can, of course, screw this into any type of professional mic stand, yes. But let's say you just want to get something done real quick. They do provide you with a nice little tripod, and you can just go like this and literally twist, and now you have your microphone set. You're not touching this microphone, of course, because this is a dynamic mic. A lot of, depending on the volume that you play it, or that you're recording with, or you're doing live things with, all of that kind of touching, if you're not used to a mic like this, it will kind of resonate throughout. So we got to be careful with this. Now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, the test, the actual test. I'm actually going to be talking through this kind of transition. I'm going to transition right now. So I'm going to go from this podcast microphone to this dynamic microphone from Sonic's Force. And we're going to do this right now. And now I'm working with this microphone, as you can tell. And you be the judge. How does it sound? I'm not going to add any kind of distortion, any kind of effect, any kind of volume add. Obviously, this microphone right here is more of a kind of like ambient, very boomy microphone for podcasts, for recording voiceovers and things like this. This is more dynamic, perfect for singing. This would not be great for singing. This is a lot better for singing. This is also a microphone that lives really 2-3 inches, maybe 1 inch away from your face. And of course, I would have to play with the levels. Right now, I'm not hearing anything. You are. And you be the judge. You let me know how this sounds. I've checked it out prior. I thought it was a very decent sound for the quality build, for where it's at in terms of level. I think it's great, and love the actual cable that it comes with. Love that it comes with a nice little case as well, and it is a fantastic, well-built, full metal microphone, dynamic microphone, and yeah, I highly recommend it.